Hey guys, welcome back. Another day, another video, and this time I'll be analyzing my second MOC built for Summer Joust, entitled Winter. This MOC was entered into the atmosphere category, in which you were supposed to describe a certain emotion, mood, or feeling. I don't know about you guys, but when I look at this MOC, my insides just scream, meh. Two-stud freeform, generic tile and plate snow, and a tree technique I've used already in a bunch of MOCs. Those are the first things that really catch my eye when I see this MOC, and all those factors make for a really meh build, if you know what I mean. Nonetheless, this MOC isn't all bad, and there are a couple of clever techniques in it, so here we go. One of the first things I mentioned at the beginning of this video are the trees. Now, while it's true I've used them a number of times, and so for me they can seem a bit repetitive, you might find them interesting and you may want to use them in your MOCs. This design is super clever and requires a whole lot of stud shooters. I know castle builders don't usually tend to have a lot of those, but they really do make for a convincing tree, so you may want to stock up on them. Due to the fact that stud shooters have a stud on the end of them, they can easily connect to each other to create a large trunk. Then you just stick a couple of bars into the gaps created in between them, and voila! You've built a tree from a weapon.
Pew!
Next up, we've got the grass. Now, while building this MOC, I was trying to give the build a rather gloomy setting, so I didn't want to include any bright or cheerful colors. Problem is, all of my grass pieces are bright and cheerful, so what do? I gave up. Life lost its meaning, and I quit LEGO forever. Now, when you don't have a specific piece, there are usually hundreds of cool techniques out there you can use to replace it, like what I did here. Using the black part from the 1x1 joystick piece, I was able to build some dead black plants by placing them in between 1x2 grill tiles. I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to build grass this way, so that's pretty cool. Granted, a similar technique exists, which likewise uses the black part of the lever piece, but you see the ugly little circle parts at the end of the lever, so my version is infinitely superior. The only downside to this technique is that it uses a whole lot of those black joystick pieces, so you'll probably have to destroy all of those homemade game controllers. Sorry, gamers. After the grass, you've got the two graves. One of them is built from 2 masonry bricks and a couple of cheese slopes. In other words, it's boring and generic. On the other hand, the second grave has some NPU in the form of 4 clips attached to a 1x1 plate to make a cross. This cross technique looks great and can really come in handy if you're building a church or a cemetery of some sort. Another example of NPU in this model would be using the hubcap piece from the LEGO Speed Champions line as decoration for the shield. The hubcap fits in perfectly and just adds another fun little detail to your model. If there's one thing from this build I think may pop up in someone else's MOC, it's that shield. Alright, that just about wraps it up for this MOC. It's a whole lot smaller than my monastery entry, so there's actually just way less to talk about. I'm afraid the same goes for the next MOC. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, as I'm going to be making a whole lot more soon. I'm planning on investing a lot more time in this channel, so you guys can expect a huge increase of videos coming your way. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.